You know, it's not all about basketball on the court. How about these guys, the dude perfect guys? They're known for all their crazy trick shots, and they had Aaron Rodgers and Chris Paul out there having some fun for their foundation, all raising money for a good cause.
Well, it's the most excited I've ever seen Aaron Rodgers get since winning a Super Bowl, actually. It's really a good thing. And, you know, they're YouTube spectaculars. Weren't they here once, I think?
Yes, they were, yeah.
Yeah, these guys know what they do. They obviously don't have day jobs, Jamie.
They're making enough money on YouTube.
That's a really good point. You know, those trick shots. Look, another replay of Aaron Rodgers getting excited. It's fun. It's fun.
Cardinals and the Eagles. Field.
Looking forward to this one, Wendy, on Sunday night. And you're talking about a player in Fletcher Cox who can disrupt any offensive line. If there's a vulnerability for the Arizona
Kessel and his ability to play spoiler this weekend against the Jets. So let's look at the Jets and Cowboys, and obviously the Jets have to win this to stay alive.
Yeah, and let's focus in specifically.
All right, Packers and Raiders up next, the pivotal matchup there.
You may have seen this guy last week. Aaron Rodgers could be another tough day.
All right, a game we touched on earlier, but a different matchup here is the Broncos led by Brock Osweiler and the Steelers.
Give me the Steelers wide receiver trio over any other.
Giants, and if you picked any other pivotal matchup, I say we just don't do this.
This would be my last segment.
We wouldn't do it anymore because obviously this is something to watch.
Want to be on the biggest stage, and they play their best football when that's the case. Cannot wait for these two. I think the Giants will use Odell Beckham some out of the slot to mitigate the shadowing from Josh Norman, but they're going to be some snaps when it's 24 versus 13, and you can bet your bottom dollar that is worth watching.
I agree completely. They do rise to the occasion and play well in the spotlight. Here's both of these players talking about the weekend. There's no coincidence there. I'm not sure.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm not sure quite what that meant, but you get the picture. Dan Graziano, of course, our Giants reporter, with us now. What do you expect?
Sometimes Odell Beckham is a thing that lives up to the hype week in, week out.
You're right. You're right about that. Brandon Cooks, by the way, the only #1 wideout to have 100 yards against the Panthers and Josh Norman this year, but I agree it will be his toughest test.